It is February 24th, 2026. I have 59,950 subscribers. And this video, I want it to be a little bit more structured, or at least helpful. It won't be super structured, but at least I have some ideas of what to talk about. And what I want to talk about is the messy middle, as they call it, and also the cocooning of my soul. Maybe a little bit on House of Leaves too. So first of all, the messy middle. What the hell is that? That was a concept I heard from some dude. I think it was the founder of Patreon. I'm not sure. Or maybe it was the founder of Airbnb. It smells like wet dog out here. But I used to watch the Chase Jarvis show all the time because he was like a photographer, and he seemed to have he had like an artist take on self-improvement, and that was really good for me because I was trying to grow as an artist. And the founder of whatever the fuck said, I had a whole thing about the messy middle and about how the beginning is like exciting, and then in the middle it's just like death and destruction and it sucks, and you finally get to the end. But then, you start a new journey or whatever, and it happens all over again. But I kind of have a new perspective on it, since I'm still in the middle, but I'm in a different middle. I'm like upper middle now. I feel like I'm close to being on the outside of it. But for like a fucking 10 to 13 years, I've been in that messy middle, which fucking sucks. But it's cool. It's cool, because that's just, it's just like that book, The Dip by Seth Godin. If it's something that you want, you have to go through that dip. And then if you realize during the dip that, hey, maybe this isn't what I wanted, you can quit. Which I have quit several things, I guess. I really started with just making music, and then it evolved into YouTube being my main source of income, which is crazy. Shout out to YouTube. Thank the Lord Jesus, who I definitely believe in. Psych. I don't care about religion. It doesn't matter. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I don't know. I just wanted to talk on the messy middle, I guess. But also, I had this thought in my head that was planted there by Alex Hormozy and that weird Ramen guy who doesn't like women. And they were talking, they have both said that like the middle is where you die. Like, there's rich, poor, and then there's the middle. And it is kind of that same way with taxes, The middle class is paying the highest fucking taxes because you don't have enough money to be able to invest and capital gains your way to basically tax-free income. I'm not a taxist. I don't know if that's correct how I said that. But yeah, so I started thinking about the way things are going with YouTube, and I'm like, if I keep going this way, it's either gonna get worse or I'm gonna make slightly more money, but I'm gonna be in the middle. And yeah, I think I'm going to release some higher ticket products. I'm gonna make sure that they're good as fuck, because I have a couple of ideas of things I want to do, and I think I really could make it worth the prices I want to charge. But yeah, I'm just gonna go after some more 1% income and try to get out the middle. And if you're watching this for some reason and you're in the messy middle, hey man, maybe it'll end eventually. Maybe it won't. But what's the fucking alternative? What else you gonna do? Get rich or die trying, baby. So yeah, I think I am. I've always said, I just like, give me 10K a month and I'm fine. And if it stays that way, hey, I'm fucking killing it. That's great. That's like, that gives me enough to eat out decently regularly and afford all my bills. So if it stays like this, fucking great. Perfect. But I also would like to just not have to work for long periods of time. so that I can focus on just writing songs that I love. And it's crazy. This is where the soul cocoon comes in, because I've spent so long with my sole focus being to have something creative pay my bills so I can have more time to make music. This whole fucking, the YouTube stuff, the Suno stuff, the products, the private lessons, it's all geared to the one goal of me being able to let my fucking soul breathe for one goddamn second and just write a fucking song and not have to worry about being able to afford shit. Sorry, that came out a little more venomous than I thought. But it is venomous! Ah! I hate the way things are! I love the way things are going. But, I guess I don't really hate the way things are. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm disgruntled by how difficult it is to make a living with art. And how you have to... What I do on YouTube is not art. For the most part, I throw some art in there, like my humor and my editing style, because I have to, or I'd go fucking crazy. It would feel just like working at this soul-sucking ass job I'm about to pull up to. Which I'm leaving soon, baby boy. But, yeah, as far as I guess I should go ahead and get into the soul cocoon thing. Now I'm here. I gotta go clock in. I gotta take my daughter to school, and the mornings are so hectic. What the fuck? But yeah, I just realized, I've been reading fiction lately, and it's been really fucking nice. And, I'm trying to rediscover my interests, because I put like my whole self on the back burner, in the back seat. It was like my true self, my soul, I put that all behind me in a cage, and I was just like, hey, motherfucker, we got a kid to feed. I'm trying to build something so that you can express yourself, and you can write songs, and you can just live a life of fucking making art and have a second to fucking breathe. But to do that, we got to hold our breath for a real long time. And yeah, it's been very emotional for me, bringing this part of myself that I locked away back into existence. It's so hard to describe. And I just finished House of Leaves, which was a very emotional read for me, especially the letters from his mom from the mental asylum. Oh man, that fucked with me heavy. Oh, especially the last letter that he got from the mental asylum, which I won't say what it is because that's a spoiler. But it's not really pivotal to the story, so I don't know. I guess it's not really a whole spoiler. I don't fucking know. But basically, I'm just I've been feeling a lot of emotions lately, which has been nice. Because I have apparently been numb for a long time. Not like all the way numb, I've taken homie out his cage sometimes, but not very often. It was like I had this bitch in a CC. Man, yeah, that reminds me of the shit going on with the government and everything's terrifying right now. I feel like 1984 is coming to fruition, or has already came to fruition to a degree. But anyways, I don't fucking know. I've started to see this channel in more of a broader context, because now I'm thinking like, wow, if I just keep doing this until I'm like 70, I have my whole life fucking documented. I just think that'll be really cool for like my grandkids to see or something, it'll be awesome. Even though I doubt anybody's really gonna watch this because it's just me fucking rambling. I don't know though. If my mom, before she died, had a YouTube channel when she was rambling, I might have looked at it sometimes. I don't know. Probably fucked me up though too. Time is weird. You know, what if my great grandkids are looking at this right now? You know, and I recorded this back in 2026, and then it's like 2045, 2050 for them. Like, I wonder how much the world has changed. That's the crazy thing about reading a book. Like, not Stephen Pressfield, Stephen King. I was talking about how a book is, I think he said it was like a conversation through space and time or something. Because he's like, I'm writing this right now and you're reading it, and we've never met, and we're in completely different time periods, but we're having a conversation, and it's just so, it's so cool. I love that about books and videos too. It's just an interesting thing to ponder. But yeah, I don't know what advice can really come from this, because I don't know if I'm really qualified to give advice on any of this, because I'm currently living through the middle right now. Although I at least see a big ass light out of the tunnel. I'm out of one of the tunnels. As soon as I leave here, see, it's Tuesday, so I got Wednesday and Thursday, Friday. In 3 days, I'll be gone from here. Oh man, I got so much emotions inside me. I don't even feel like today's gonna be one of those emotional days where I think about things, and an acoustic guitar plays Death Cab for Cutie in the background. Oh, that was another thing. I just sat down this morning and played I'll Follow You Into the Dark and Lack of Color by Death Cab for Cutie. I just played that on my guitar and sung it, and I was like, what a simple pleasure that is just always available as long as I have my guitar. You know, it's such a good feeling just to sit there and play guitar and sing. Oh man, my poor soul. Locked that bitch up for a long time. So, you know, I'm trying to think of ways to let my soul explore what it's like to live again. And that's all I got for you, I guess. If you going, keep going. I don't know what to tell you about locking your soul up, if you should or shouldn't. That's up to you. So I mean, life is brutal, you know. Fucking people get attacked by bears sometimes. Places get attacked. War happens. Lion eat gazelles. Like, nature is not kind. So sometimes you gotta do shit like lock up your soul. But I don't know if I'm just jaded. So I don't know. What does it mean to be a man?